This is day 2 for my daily series, and I don't mean as in this is going to be the only video that I'm going to be posting. This will be the first video for the day, and then you guys will receive more videos from me because I have many things to document. So for today, yes, I'm going to talk about how I spent last night backtesting, breaking down my strategy and what I have done. So I'm going to show you first of all, can you guys see this? All right, this is what I've been doing after catching a loss on my day trading on Friday. So I thought to myself, you know what, let me just try and break down so that I know exactly every time market condition, like basically trading patterns. I figured later on. So I want to see how market looks like, the format that it's sitting on. And then I would say, okay, based off of this format, I've seen it before, so this is going to be bullish. Based off this format, around this time, it is going to be bearish. It's going to react from mid-Asia, etc., etc. So I spent the night basically studying my strategy, and I broke it down for so many reasons. Number one, before I stepped into that, I was jumping between 3 strategies, and one was the ICT concept silver bullet, which I like, which I can relate to, and I like how it works within specific time, specific setup, and you in, you out. It doesn't require data analysis. That is what I was on. And then the second one was more like supply and demand. This is coming from me studying and actually investing into a mentor, and I become a part of a group where people were studying supply and demand. So the idea, and every time that when I also did some research around it, and I found that eventually supply and demand is just coming from ICT. Eventually it just labeled differently. And I'm not saying this to shit on people who are trading supply and demand. I don't really care. So the idea is that these two are there, and every time I'm trying to trade, they come into my mind. I'm thinking to myself, wow, maybe I'm seeing supply and demand, maybe I'm seeing ICT. And then the third one is my own discovery of a setup where it happens around 5 a.m. every time the highest London session is created. Price tends to target the low of London session, and it always happens between around sometimes 4:30 a.m. London session or 5 a.m. You get a nice reversal targeting the low of the session, and that also I was jumping between these three strategies. So finally, I wrote down the cons and pros for all of them. And then I just decided to go with silver bullet. And then I said, you know what, let me start a silver bullet. So something happened. As I was back testing, I found out that there was a sharp turn, like sharp V shape. And then it clicked. And then that clicked. I remember